Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely evening this evening on this hot summer's day, but we are going to be doing a little bit more of this lovely painting. We've had a short break because the colour went missing in action, but I've had a scurry around the bedroom and I have found the missing drills here. So we're going to work on this semi-colour. It does then protrude down to here, but we'll see how much we can get done on this semicircular pattern. So really happy with this. Really happy that I found the colour, because it's been bugging me where it is, because I've been like, I know it's here somewhere. And yeah, and thank you to everyone that has reached out to me to say that you love my singing. I do love a good sing song. I sing in the bathroom, the shower, the hoovering. I do think you just need to have a drive, you know, when you're doing this. This is a really beautiful colour. I'm working with my new pen, brought to you by Diamond Paints with TM, aka Tessa. She very kindly bought me this. And yeah, it's a lovely sort of chunky one, but every time I look at it, I think it looks like a tooth. Now, talking of which, tomorrow the sun will come out tomorrow, so you better hang on till tomorrow, come what may. Anyway, I've got Extraction. I've actually got my own CD album that I used to sing, and I recorded it. There's these discs that you can get from Tesco, and it basically burns the whatever you're recording onto that disc. So, and then you can play it, put it in the CD player, and it, you know, turns into a song. So, I don't know where it is these days. I mean, this was years ago, so I probably don't really have it anymore. So, I used to also do, you know, the VHS recorder tapes. Well, there's these discs as well, and you can put, there's a machine. It's a VHS tape, and then a DVD slot, and you can transfer it over to a disc, which is all perfectly great, because it means that you can get rid of that big bulky VHS tape, which is pretty good. And I was sitting there watching TV earlier because Wimbledon's on for the next 14 days. Sorry, apologies. It is boring. Did you see my sarcasm there with the yawn? And I was having a flashback of when I just did, back in preschool, we did a show called Back in Time. And my friend Jonathan Blaisby, his dad was the director. Well, his mum was the director, and then his dad sort of did all like the filming of it. And I played a monk and a slave, and yeah, all them years ago. I do think it's you know, impressive how the human brain, you know, remembers all that far back. It's an impressive thing. And guess what we got today, guys? I'm very excited. Are you ready? Coming up soon, coming up next week, because obviously Angela's this week. But coming up next week we have, are you ready? It's the sensation of YouTube, guys. It's Temu! Yes, oh man. So, I'm a little bit disappointed because one of my parcels still haven't turned up. They said it was supposed to be coming today, but war mail strike again, as you know. Because they just can't bother to deliver things by the sounds of it. And yeah, this is what, let me just see if I can pull it up, but this is what it's coming up as. Now, it says here that it's in Chelmsford, so that should have come here today, because as soon as it hits Chelmsford, you just know that it's going to come the next day. But as per usual, War Mail are up to their little tricks again and don't want to deliver. So, and you know what's going to happen? I'm going to come to the dentist tomorrow, and they'll deliver it tomorrow, but it should fit through the door, hopefully. Because it's only a diamond painting. It's always the way, but I could get a £5 credit if I'm lucky, because that will be classed as a day late now. So, but I'm really waiting for my Hoover to come, because I've got contractors in on the Wednesday, and Now they're saying that apparently they can't put the extractor fan up in the kitchen because they can't put it on the sloping ceiling or something, they were saying. So let me just pull up the email. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. It just seems like they promise you things and then they go back on what they say. So apparently they're saying that they're saying something about they need to see if they can install the extractor fan in the kitchen in a different place in the ceiling. They can't fit to the sloping part like David suggested. So I don't know why it would go on the sloping part anyway. I get the impression that this extractor fan has to be built half on the inside of the wall and half on the outside of the wall. So I get the impression that there's some sort of funnel or something. Apparently there's a ducting, whatever that is. I reckon it's, you know where you've got a boiler and you've got that big pipe that comes out the top of the roof to release all the steam? I reckon it's something like that. So now they're saying that they've got to send the electrician out to figure out where else they can put it in the kitchen. Well, there is a back wall and they can put it on there. So I don't know why they can't just put it on to why it can't go on the back wall. But it's just, the way this ceiling is built it's not very good, because it's a sloping, it goes up in a slope and then you've got this horrible beam running right through the middle of it. So it's a bit of an awkward ceiling, to be fair with you, but just seems to be back to square one again. But they had to ask me whether I would allow it, because I'm like, I can't stand sitting in all day waiting for someone to come out to then go, oh, we can't do nothing. Because it's a waste of your day. If you're not going to do the work there and then obviously I don't see the point in it. So I don't know what they're doing. Apparently he's coming round to see where else they can put it. Whether he puts it up, I don't know. But they've still got to do the bathroom one either way. So, and then the other guy's supposed to be doing the kitchen worktop that the previous contractor damaged while putting the oven in. So I don't know what's going to happen now. But that's a good point for me, because that does me a favour, because straight away when they said they can't do it, number one, I've got that in writing. Number two, I could potentially get compensation because you've now gone back on what you said that you was going to install. And number three, I could potentially take it to, the ombudsman for that, because they're saying that they're going to install it and now they're saying they're not because of a sloping roof. So, I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. Do you know what? I've been looking for this colour everywhere, and then I was just clearing up the bedroom. You know when you've got all shit on the floor? And you just like see it and you're like, yeah, that can wait until tomorrow, and then you never get round to it. Well, I sort of had to force myself to do it. I lost my mojo, and to get my mojo back, I had to put music on to motivate me to clear up. And that's where I found them. And the funny thing is I remember that I put them there when the contractor came round to install the oven. So I know that I did put them in there. And then, yeah, last night I found them, and it was too late in the evening to do it. So I had to get up early the next day, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this tomorrow. So this is what I've been waiting for, this little cute, like a star full of stars. Sky full of stars, even. But yeah, this is got an illumination. It's a shame that they didn't have, because this one's filled in, whereas this one's like a little partial, and it's a shame they didn't fill that in a yellow colour. But this painting's gorgeous, and I can exclusively reveal, I have got another painting very, very similar to this, which you will see in a future unboxing. I was going to do it this week, but I want to get Angela's video up, and then once I've done that, I will start rolling in more of the summer paintings that I'm going to be doing. Now, I have decided that the summer theme will I'm gonna try and wrap it up about the end of July because I've got an idea for an August theme. But I'm holding off a bit because I don't know if we're gonna have to run this summer theme into August. But yeah, I've got an idea. So maybe. And tonight I am going to have Pringles. No, I'm going to have pizza. I bought Pringles from Snappy Shopper because you know when you're like sitting there and you just really fancy something to snack on. I'm terrible for watching TV because when I watch TV, I can't just sit there and watch it. I either have to have a cup of tea or I need to be eating something because I just find watching TV boring. So, yeah. And then I'm gonna have, so I had them and I ate the whole can because you know what it's like with Pringles, you just want one and you can't stop. So that's sour cream, plain salt and vinegar and barbecue, and I got the barbecue flavour. There is a ranch flavour on Amazon, but they're charging like £7 for them, and I ain't paying that. No way, Jose. So anyway, I then had that with a cup of tea, and I had to get me Battenberg. So I had a bit of that. You know when you've had a piece of Battenberg and then you're just like, I've got to eat a bit more. So I ended up eating the whole lot. I've saved a bit for after dinner because when I need a sugar fix, I need it there and then. And I will tend to eat, if I really need some sugar, I will tend to eat the whole pack. With pie, with cakes, I'm terrible. If I know they're there, I have to eat it because to me, I know they're there and they're going, eat me. It's like Seymour, innit, with Little Shop of Horrors. Eat me, Seymour. No, it's feed me. Little shop of horror, little shop of terror, little shop of horror. Oh. I used to work on that show, and I have spoke about working on that show, but you'll see that in a different video, which I think is in the May 2024 video. But yeah, I do mention when I used to work on that show. So yeah. I've done acting in school, I've done more of behind the scenes in my later years, but yeah, I think acting has always been a part of me. You know, I'm very andram, I like my musical theatre and I've always had a passion for it. Billy Elliot, when I saw Billy Elliot on stage, it was magical. I mean, the amount of stuff that came up out of the trapdoors. A trapdoor is a hole in the stage floor where an actor might disappear or they bring up scenery, and they bring this massive bed with stairs on it out of the floor, and it's just, Lion King's quite good as well because Pride Rock circulates out of the floor. Look how lovely that star is. That is gonna, I feel like I need to cut it out and hang it as a Christmas decoration. That's gorgeous. Oh wow. So let's get down to the last little segment that we've got to do down here, which is, it goes in a very unusual pattern, but we've got to do a bit of that. There's a bit of the 4 still to do, and then we've just got to do them big 7s, and then that will be that. But I've got a cocktail stick there, I don't know what that's doing there. Oh no, that goes really nice against that green, I like that. That's gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. But yeah, it's nice to get this one back on because it's almost done on this one. So, and you got to remember with me, I try to get as much done as I can throughout the week because I'm always getting paintings coming in, you see. So the goal for me, I think, is, you know, from the time of ordering Temu, once it gets to where it says like customs clearance, or if it says processing at depot, I would like to set myself a goal of, right, from the time of order, say from Monday to Friday, I've got to get it done. Because what I like about ordering from Temu is it gives me a week sort of extra to get some of the paintings done. And I'm not going to lie, I will miss working on this painting. It's just been a blast to do. The colours, the crystals. I think my favourite of all drills are crystals. I don't really get I don't really get an opportunity to work on Aurora Borealis, which is like an iridescent coating. they don't crop up very often, but you do find them mostly in all Diamond Art Club kits. But yeah. So this, I think, is just a swirly sort of pattern that we're doing here. So it's absolutely gorgeous, this painting. And this came from GBFKE, but I watch a channel called Liz Harrison Scotty Dog Crafts, and she keeps doing unboxings of a company called FB Normal or FG Normal, something like that. I think it's FG Normal, and I've not tried them, so I'm tempted, but then I'm like, well, if I can get them on Temu, do you see what I mean? Like, the thing is, Temu offer free delivery, whereas all these big painting companies that are based in China don't. And I think when I paid for this one through GBFKE, I can't remember what the other painting was with this, but I think I got 2 different ones, but anyway. Their postage is like $6.99, and I'm thinking for that sort of cost you would expect like an express service, and the time it took was just, it took too long. So with Temu, I just love it. They're so quick, and it's almost like they go on like a next day flight. They really do care about their speeds and stuff, so it's really cool. I feel like I'm doing like a little love heart here. But yeah, last night I did do a premiere. It was like a spare at the moment thing, but I thought, you know what, let's do a premiere for a change. So I'm thinking maybe another premiere at some point. But what's lovely about premieres is it's basically like a live show, but it's a pre-recorded show, but it allows you to comment like a live chat, so it's really cool. So yeah, I don't actually fancy dinner now. I've filled myself up on Pringles. But they were a really good price, £2. And from the co-op as well. It's like, there must be a miracle just formed. Because co-op, normally for a pound of Pringles, they charge like near enough £3 to £4. So for them to do it at £2, I thought that was great. I was like, yeah, I love that, thank you. I can actually walk to the shop, but it's right up this, it's a hill called, I think it's called Skits Hill, and it's so long. Going up it, you just need like your mountain boots and a set of skis. You know them stick things that you jam into the snow to get you to try and crawl up it, if you get me. It helps you to climb it, but going down, oh, it's lovely. Could you imagine going down it on your brake, on a hill, and your brake goes loose? That makes no sense. Like, you're coming down on the bike and your brakes go loose. I've done that once and it weren't good. But if your brakes ever fall, all you need to do, like on your bike, all you need to do is just put your foot onto the tyre, very carefully squeeze the tyre. So these are your foot, right? And the wheel's in the middle. So you just squeeze it with your foot and it will act as a brake. So yeah. Seeing this so close, I just want to get this done now, and I can't. But yes, I'm getting more patient, you know, because when that Temu package came, I was like, normally I get right into it, but I was like, I desperately need to sit down and eat something, otherwise I'm going to like die of starvation, because I've lost my appetite, and I don't know why. I just don't really eat much anymore. But I was feeling like, you know, when you're sort of like not eating because you feel very sort of like lethargic, very sort of like don't want to do anything, and as soon as I ate something I was perked up a bit. So in a way I wish we didn't have to eat, because eating, believe it or not, takes up like an hour of your time, sleeping as well, you know. But yeah, it's been quite a busy day. It's been hot again. So Alexa, how are you, lovey?
I'm feeling excited.
Oh, are you now?
With my new best friend from Pop Legends Wham.
Wham bam, give a jam, la 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 la. Gonna get you if I am. Whip bam bam. Gonna get you. Do do do. Wham bam bam. La 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 la. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, lovey?
Right now in Braintree,
Yeah.
it's 22 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies.
Oh, do you know what? It was really...
Tonight's forecast has showers.
Yes!
A low of 16 degrees.
Let's do the rain dance. Oh, yes. Whip bam bam. I'm really looking forward to seeing Lazy Retired Granny's pic, because she's got Wilbur's girlfriend. So she has just started doing a pig, and I set her a challenge, and she has passed with flying colours there. And yeah, she's got my piggy's girlfriend. But yeah, it's I've got to be honest here, I will, hand on heart, I know it's just a painting, but I will, hand on heart, miss the summer theme. I've really thoroughly enjoyed, I mean, I like all the themes that I do, but I thoroughly enjoy the summer ones. You get all that lovely splash of colour, gives you a bit of a smile on your face, seeing all the beach and that. And it was an annoying day yesterday, so my mum rang me and they said Teddy's coming round, and I was like, yes, because I ain't seen him since Christmas because I'm just too busy now. Look at that, that's really cool. So that these are like stones, and they've used like these markings to cover them out to bring the picture up. That's really cool. But anyway, oops, sorry, coach there, involuntary movement. So they said Teddy was coming around, so I was like, oh, okay. Because I'm not happy with them. I've been saying, look, if you're going to go out with Teddy, then just ask me. And they reckon that they don't ask me because every time they ask me, I say no. And it's not. I said to them, it's not like that. You know, I can't. The thing is, they go out just like that. They'll plan something and they'll go out then. If I'm in the middle of something or I'm working, I can't do that. You know, so it's not that I don't want to go. It's just I could be busy that day. You know, but she's now sort of asking me, and I was like, damn, I can't do it because I had to get parcel in from Temu. So if I don't be in to get it, they will send it back to the depot. And I tried to send it to the locker, but it won't let you confirm something's wrong with it, because when you try to send it to the locker, it just won't. There's no button to confirm that you want it sent to the locker. So there'll be other opportunities. Opportunity, la 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 la. 'Cause here I am. I'm actually filming this at 6:10. And normally I don't film it till 10, but I was like, it's really quick on this. And I'm itching to get into that giraffe, so I wanted to get this out of the way. Then I can do a bit of the giraffe, and that'll be that. Now tomorrow, I don't know if there'll be a video because I've got extraction. So I'm thinking probably tomorrow I'm going to take the day off from this. Because they say for like on the first day to rest and that, but I'm nervous, you know, because the back of my mind is thinking about the pain that I had with the last one. But yeah, you get dry socket, it doesn't matter what medication you take, it's not going to get rid of it, because the only way to get rid of that pain is for the dentist put like a little spongy thing in there, and it's got this special substance on it that kills it. So it basically is a dissolvable sponge, and what's happening is it's covering that hole, and then the skin is like regenerating under the hole to seal the hole, and then it sort of pushes up and then seals it. So yeah, wham bam bam, do 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 do. But I've seen a Flintstones painting and I've got to get it. I really like it, but it's from DAC, so really wanted the Clown Prince of Crime, and it was out of stock. It's always the way. Whenever you want something, it's always bloody out of stock. But I have seen it on Amazon, but I don't want to get it because it's basically stolen artwork, because that artwork belongs to Diamond, you know, the licensor who's licensed that painting with Diamond Art Club, and someone is selling it on Amazon, but you can't, you know, technically they've copied that picture from an artist, so I wouldn't feel comfortable in buying that because I know that that's copyright protected with Diamond Art Club. So I'd rather spend £79 and know that it's, you know, proper artwork, you know. So yeah, well, we're coming up to the last little bits on this now, with about a few more left. We've got bloody Titanic bench in here. That's from Titanic. We've got a little bit just round here we're doing now, and then just finish this last little bit off, and that will be a session here today. We're going to drag this another 2 sessions, I think, because I'm really enjoying this, and I don't want it to end yet. Isn't it funny how, like, some paintings you just get so bored of it because it's the same colours, and then like others you just want to stretch it a little bit longer, you know. So look at that, one more to go, one more to go. Oh yes, look at that, Kerchain. Oh yeah, that's brightened up my session on this, because obviously I've missed working on it because I mislaid the colours, but now I found them. So that's what it's looking like. We've only literally got to do this 7 colour up here, which is that it's like a big symbol. It looks like it's a, looking over there, it looks like it's a white symbol of some sort, but then we've just got to do down here, it's just literally a bit more of that 4, which is this colour here, and then we've got a smidge over there to do, and it's pretty much done. It's getting there. So I reckon we'll smash this in about another 2 sessions if we can, because I think doing all this bit will be 1, and then if you look at the amount of jewels up there, it's going to be quite, I reckon, 2 more sessions. But we'll see this next Monday. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you want to get this for yourself. It's through GBFKE, but also check out, you know, Temu. They might have it on there. And reason I say that is I found another painting that I like that was on GBFKE, and I found it through Temu, so do check them out. But overall, I'm really, really thoroughly enjoying this. It's really brightened up my day with seeing this colour now on after all them weeks of not being able to do it. But yeah, if it's not on the day that I set it for, it's because I'm missing the colour, or it's, you know, something's come up and I haven't got the time to film it. But yeah, this is fantastic, and yeah, another 2 sessions and it will be completed. But anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe, to have that bell to be notified of future video uploads. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another video. Coming up on Wednesday is Angela's friend mail that she sent me, so I can't wait to show you that. But until next time, catch you later.